just the momentum, right? When you're Demon and Onin, you're the underdogs. You came into this set super hot. You're feeling good about taking those first few stocks, but now suddenly there's just a halt.
Yeah, well,
right?
you know what? I also look at it this way too. The precision, even despite team attack being off, there was a lot of just back and forth where I felt like, Onin and Demon, they weren't going to hit each other anyway. Like, you can certainly tell they went in with the game plan, and they were executing it perfectly. Now, it's a little bit different now, though. Team attack is back on. This is the way we play. Let's go ahead and get it. The real game number 1 is here, friends. Let's run it up. This ain't multiverses, okay? At least not yet, it ain't.
Not yet. All right, here we go.
Oh, okay. That's the Riddles I know. Coming through with the power dunk. That's right, I was saying dive at Battle of BC. Fight me about it.
I was saying it, give invitation.
Come see
me. We diving right into game 1, part 2. Game 1.5 here. And I want to say it's a pretty similar start. Onin and Demon actually just keeping this flowing here. A lot of damage on Riddles already, and Tilde not far behind.
That's right, and this is just a rinse and repeat off of how that game number 1 started out. As you can see right here, if not, maybe a little bit better. Oh, wow, turning Terry into roadkill right there. And I love this Demon playing directly to Terry's weaknesses. Get him off stage, and then, wow, before Terry could give the fist, he gave it first.
Exactly, just that raw up smash. And once again, the first 2 stocks go the way of the red team here from Michigan. It's actually insane. They are completely unfazed by that stop in the middle of the match.
No doubt. Can't let that douse your momentum, man. Can't let it kill you. I love that. Okay, gets the media K off the top now. Even as resilient, as finesse happy as Demon is playing right now with this Bayonetta, which, mind you, very difficult to do in doubles because she's her own team combo. We can't ignore the fact that she is very, very light.
I really like this team combination too, because since Bayonetta's stuff takes so long to finish, that gives Steve a lot of time to just stand on the ground and mine. Right?
Did he just reflect that? I want to say he might have just reflected. I didn't even know he could reflect the fire. I just learned something new.
Okay, well, hey man, that's the nature of doubles. A lot of chaotic stuff is going to be happening at all times. Riddles almost dying sub 100% to the anvil there. Instead, it's going to be Witch. Oh, never mind, he's alive.
Yeah. Okay, wow, and I like that. It felt like the green team was starting to close that gap out maybe just a little bit, but again, red team just kind of leaning into each other. Of course, Demon setting up the witch time. That should be a very easy thing to do, I think, versus somebody like Terry, who's always throwing out big hitboxes. Just the nature of Bayonetta. You reach, I will teach. Get caught in witch time, I should be able to punish accordingly. And then also waiting out the hitbox, too, so the smash attack didn't clang. Very smart.
Yeah, it's Professor Demon right there. Teaching the next generation. Oh, and Riddles getting caught from the top of Crack Shoot right there. Sometimes those great hitboxes can work against you.
Oh, my goodness. And it's starting to close out here. A little bit more close to comfort than I think the red team initially anticipated here. Green team starting to figure some things out. Starting to separate the red team, understanding that, as strong as they play together, they might not play as strong separately.
Wow, that back air from Riddles in the blast zone too, taking care of Demon at a fairly low percent. All right, this is very doable, but also very difficult. Gonna need to see a couple Buster Wolves, some power geysers, maybe just gang up on Steve.
Oh, goodness. Terry asking that fatal question, are you okay? Terry's not okay, though. I'll see you in the next match. Unfortunately, Tilde all by his lonesome. Now, we are going to see how strong the team synergy can be in a 2v1.
We were talking about how good it can be to have a partner whose combos take a long time for Steve to farm those resources. But when you're the one in a 2v1, you don't want to be a character like Falco where everything is long, multi-hits. It's very easy to just go whiff punish or punish on hit when they go hit your partner. And we're not even going to see that really come up. No. Tilde just kind of getting snuffed out before anything gets going there.
Mega, unfortunately. When we talk about multiverses, just dropping the anvil right on top of him. So, Mega unfortunate right there, but not the strongest start right there from the green team, but I will say this. They did start to figure some things out towards the tail end. They understood that, yes, they are very, very strong together, and it could be, in a situational sense, maybe not beneficial to separate them, but those points in time where they chose to separate, Demon and Onin, I think they really capitalized on.
Yeah, I think maybe the directive should just be like gang up on Steve all the time.
All the time.
Right? It's kind of easy to bully him just because he has low air mobility. He does have a lot of interesting ways out of disadvantage. That said, right, you can drop the anvil. You got to respect that. You can build some blocks, create a floor when you're all the way up in the sky.
Yep.
There's some ways he can finesse himself out of there. But, I don't know, it just feels like Steve was kind of the problem. Even though Onin was losing the stocks first, he was doing a lot of output.
There's just a lot of times, too, where I felt like they chose to trade with Demon, and Demon was kind of looking to play that game. Like, all right, you're going to swing up a big hitbox, whether it be Crack Shoot or whatever the case may be. I got Witch Time on the ready. I'm not trading with you, Terry. Are you kidding me? Like, you hit 1,000 times harder than I will. But once I get to in witch time, I can either punish you or I can leave you over here and we can go jump your teammate. So very smart stuff right here from the red team. Green team one keeping this one a little closer as this one kicks off.
Wow, I love how Demon anti-aired Terry out of power dunk with up B, got hit by Tilde in the middle of that as well, and then just kept comboing Terry. This team is really impressing me, man. Especially first time I'm ever seeing Demon play. He's leaving a good impression.
That's right. Big fan of this. Okay, nice. Ooh. Love that little pass. Catch up with afterburner kick. Of course, Bandit can get very experimental on stages like this where there's platforms, and as we know, the more stuff she does in the air, the more landing lag she has. So if there's platforms, trust and believe she's going to toss it out. Speaking of tossing out, the power, guys, got to put my Terry impersonation on for there, man.
Yeah,
Riddles doing damage.
Ripping through like 3 blocks there, too, and catching Steve at the top.
Oh.
Also, man, when you think about Bayo, right, one of her biggest weaknesses is that even though she's got all these combos, she can't finish the job. But guess what? You could just pass off to Steve, who has insane kill power on so many moves. I really like this team combo.
And then even in those rare instances where Demon is like, you know what, I'm going to get a little handsy right now. Why the hell not? I'm going to try to take my opponent clear off stage in a way where his teammate can't come out and help him.
Right.
Bayo can get all up in the blast zone. Wow, but Riddles getting all up in the mix early with the "Are you okay?" Unfortunately, Demon a little late right there at the forward throw.
Yeah, that's a much different match than game 1 here. 6 stocks still intact on the green team. Riddles and Tilde both recovering right there. Oh, I like that little husband and wife strat. We see Tilde holding shield and Riddles just forward tilts through him, shaking off some of that heat.
Okay, I like this. Fall down there, isolating both players of the red team. I love this. Oh my goodness, roadkill? You definitely are. He's out, we out.
Wow, after missing the tech there, Riddles just not enough time to charge his rising tackle there.
Now things might switch up here just a little bit. Yes, that back air or Nair is certainly going to come out. Of course, Nair more used at the ledge, just try to keep the opponent off stage. The back air is the bread and butter, especially in Ultimate. Not quite the move it used to be in Smash 4, but still something to watch out for at later percent.
Yeah, definitely a threat. Oh, wow. So much damage coming out on Riddles already. And we have Onin with Diamond, but it's not going to matter. He goes down here. Probably going to take the stock. Yes, sir.
There
okay.
It is.
Well, if they get rid of Riddles right now, they have a fighting chance. But otherwise, Rod, I think we're going to 3.
We might be going to 3, and that is a tall ask for sure, because even despite him being at 114% and climbing, that gold meter is something you just cannot ignore. Oh, you can't ignore this backer either, though. Demon putting the heels to work right now. Oh, my.
Well, actually, we might be going to 3 regardless. I see it says best of 5 at the top.
Oh, that's facts. Okay, so we are definitely going to be in for the long haul here, friends.
All right, mission successful, though. They took down Riddles. Now it's just a matter of percent. Not having to chase the stock lead, absolutely huge, especially in dubs.
Oh, I am scared. Oh, the trades. This is exactly what I was talking about.
Tilde with the eagle eye for that back air right there, saying, nope, you're not getting anything started on my partner.
No way. Oh. No way. Okay.
Oh, the save, yo, Tilde.
With the situation awareness, the third eye is open right there. Oh, we out. Hit that man. Oh, my goodness, with the TNT and Onin about to show you why I won combo breaker, because I'm breaking your combos.
Dude, the extra hit lag from the block on that down air right there. It prevented Tilde from maybe getting a double spike.
Insanity.
Or at the very least, it interrupted his follow-up. Oh, but he doesn't even need it. Down air to back air. Tilde clutches it out.
He said, I got my own built-in combos. Boy, did you forget our Falco? Okay? Don't mess around with me. Love that right there. Tilde coming through with the clutch factor. And I feel like there was a couple instances in that match where Riddles and Riddles and Tilde kind of tapped into that, you know, that top player part of their brain. They're like, you know what, wait a minute. We're up big right now. We cannot let this go. Or boom, we're caught in a 2v1. Now it's a 1v1. Last hit situation. I'm about to tap into that resilience. Great stuff from Tilde.
Yeah, don't let it shake you, you know. It's easy to win a 2v1, but it's also easy to choke a 2v1.
It is. I feel, okay, bro, so I'm glad I'm not the only one that feels like that. I feel like when it comes to doubles, I play a lot better when it's 2-on-2 than when, not when I'm in a 2v1, but when I'm with my partner and somebody else is in the middle. I find myself struggling to not hit my teammate more than I'm hitting the opponent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it can be tough to not step on each other's toes, you know. And
yeah, it's a different dance.
Especially with the pressure of the stage and a big bracket like this, right? You can just maybe like assume, oh, I thought I was supposed to cover this, but suddenly your partner's right there.
See, I'm glad you get that.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's very stressful, even though it should be a walk in the park. And I think the fact that it's supposed to be easy makes it feel harder on you. Yeah,
you're like thinking too much into it now. You're like, damn, I really don't want to hit, especially with team attack being on for this match here. So Yes, that was game 2.5 right there, coming off of almost a 0.9 situation. So turning something bad into something good, as we always do up here in the Great White North, friends. If you're just tuning in, this is, oh, wait, this is actually best of 3. So it's not best of 5.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say winners quarters best of 5 already for dubs. It's kind of nuts.
I mean, I know that's the Smasher's dream right there, but unfortunately, get real, friends, okay? It's best of 3 territory.
It's a commentator's nightmare, brother.
Well, only got so much voice left. We'll talk about last night later. In the meantime, we got to get into this match here. One game apiece right here. Demon and Onin still looking good. Riddles and, Tilde looking like they may have figured some things out, but we will see how this one goes. A lot more terrain to work with here.
Yeah, and honestly, man, even toward the end, when it was looking really strong for Riddles and Tilde, you could still feel a lot of fight left in Demon and Onin. So now with it all on the line in Game 3, see how it pans out. It's looking, honestly, pretty bad for everybody. Everyone north of 50% just in the first 30 seconds.
That's right, and I think that kind of speaks to just the competitive nature right here from all of these individuals on the stage. I like that right there from Tilde, just going to go for the forward air. Understand that's going to take a while for a character like Enderman to come back. I got you off stage. Let's go jump your teammate. That's just doubles 101.
Uh-oh, Go is active. Let's see what Riddles is cooking up. No, just a blocked Buster Wolf. Up smash out of shield from Demon, going to take him right out.
This is just some of the finest Bayo play I've seen in quite some time now. I get completely just caught up in the cool Bayo 1v1 stuff. I think I've seen, God, I can't remember what tournament it just was just so long ago. I believe Lima was playing. I was like, wow, this Bayo gameplay is still where it needs to be. But doubles, this is just not a format where you really see Bayo shine. So the fact that Demon's doing it like this is just really marvelous, man.
Yeah, I think she's just got so much mobility, so many long moves that are easy to combo off of for her and for her partner.
Yeah.
She probably goes a bit up the tier list in this format.
I would say so myself. Speaking of going up, right here, Onin, a.k.a. Mr. Big Stepper himself, going way up to the top, and maybe just a little bit too far, touching that blast zone. Ourselves, even stocks right here on both sides.
Bro, imagine setting up all this crazy stuff with Steve with 3 other characters on the screen. There's just so much going on. It's very impressive that Onin's able to make these setups work. But that said, Demon finally going to drop the stock. Riddles on the verge of going to his last, and Tilde kind of bleeding out on the first. Oh, there it is.
Oh, my goodness. And the up smash getting the job done in a way that the TNT unfortunately could not. Well, and TNT got the job done, just unfortunately on his teammate there. But great stuff. Got to remember, laser will get you caught up in which time.
Oh, man, and you see Demon doing the ABK to the left, ready for that anvil to pop Terry right into the combo for him. Didn't work out, but still, might be the end of Riddles real soon.
Oh, with the delay on the forward air, still not enough. A message definitely sent. And that is one part of the match that I think is just not getting talked about enough, is how well the red team is just picking the green team apart off stage. It's just crazy.
Yeah, Falco and Terry definitely not known for their prowess in recovery.
No, definitely not. Okay. With this in mind right now, Demon, of course, hanging out at the ledge right here. The immediate share stock frame 1, if you will. I don't know what the frame that on that was, but the announcer was still talking.
All right.
All right.
Oh, my God. Actually knocks out Demon with that instead. Dude, this is getting hot. Last stock for everybody. Tilde, though, 100% almost. Just going to stay in his lane, go for these combos.
Tilde very aware that the streets are not safe right now, trying to stay inside as much as possible. And I like that. I actually went for the up throw, and I think that fast fall upper might have been a bait to get Demon to land with something punishable. Love that big brain tenacity right there from Tilde, of course. Still working on some borrowed time. Tank can be set here for Riddles. Oh, and then,
Bro, did you see that team combo?
Bro.
Just the team pressure before it even started. All right, there goes Riddles. Tilde, it's all up to you. What do you have for this?
Okay. So they off stage right here. Not a spot, again, where Falcon is most known to shine. It's going to... Okay. Electing to get back up on that top platform. Very smart that fall all the way down there. Love the spacing. Oh, and the back air's gonna get it done. A Demon and Onin right here, putting Riddles and Tilde into an early grave on the loser side. Wow.
That's gotta be a massive upset. I don't know what seed either of these teams were. Would not shock me if Riddles and Tilde were the first.
Yeah, it's true. They are a very scary combination of individuals, singles and hell, honestly, no matter what the format is, you see a Riddles and a Terry in there, best bring your best, your A game. So great stuff right there to both of those two. Demon and Onin coming through in a big old way. Look at this beautiful stage. Look at this beautiful stage, man.
It's definitely, I would say, one of the first of its kind, if not the first of its kind, right? Replicating one of the stages in the game.
I mean, you see shades of this like at EGL Lex, so many years ago, but it's a little different at GOML, you know what I'm saying? GOML is for the people, by the people. Big shout out to EMG and, of course, Waveform for coming through and doing the darn thing.
All
I see
right.
some of our friends from the West are here too, man. Our friends from Gallant Gaming.
Yes.
Deer and the gang coming through with the Battle of BC. West Coast energy here on the East. Amazing.
Yeah, great to see those guys. And Lean, a.k.a. Jared, the host of Play with Heart, you know, one of Kevin's right-hand men. We got Arnaud, aimed the triple threat, bro. Shout